Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Botanic Mac. I'm located in Kansas City, Missouri, Zone 6, and this is my first garden video. Now before I start this video or tour, I want to say the reason why I haven't been uploading videos is I've been going through some things inside the garden. Uh, my first medium, I tried the whole back to Eden garden layout, and it kind of backfired. It didn't really work. My medium was consisted of wood chips, manure, and compost, and it didn't really work. So a few $100 later, effort, I had to acquire a bunch of containers and fill it with different medium I got from Gary Pillarchick. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him or not. I'm pretty sure he's a popular guy in the gardening on YouTube. But this medium consists of peat moss, compost, topsoil, and so it's topsoil, peat moss, compost, and manure. Yes. So I did that, and I'm still not done. There's a few things I still have to set up. I'm kind of late on some things, but nevertheless, it's still getting done. So let's go ahead and start this tour. Right here is a cabbage plant. I have some onions I started from seed. Right here. Got some cabbage and kale. I got 2 kale plants in the middle and 4 on the outside. I don't know how they're gonna do in this container. I didn't really expect to get big cabbages out of here. Some that are, a little bit over a handful size. It doesn't have to be really big. Romaine lettuce. I just took some lettuce off here the other day. Pretty good. I need to get a cover or some type of netting because these things are going to get ate by the cabbage loopers and everything else. Here's my, I don't know the name of this plant right here. I'm not going to pronounce it. I'm not going to make a fool of myself, but it is deer resistant. It's not completely deer resistant, but keep some of the deer away. Here's a lavender plant. I have 2 of them. These things actually smell pretty good. Really good, as a matter of fact. Here are my radishes. These are a few of the plants that were in that Back to Eden soil I was talking about earlier, and they weren't doing really good at all. And now they're showing some activity. They're getting bigger. All these guys were really puny and small, and now they're gaining growth, getting foliage. So it's a good sign. Here's my cilantro. Bucket of cilantro. It's my salad mix. These right here, these little guys, I did from seed. There's another one back here. And these 2 right here, I acquired from the store. Let's go on here to the front yard. First, I got, sorry if you guys can't see that, I got 2 African daisy plants right here, one right here, and one over here. It's my citronella plant. I just got this plant yesterday or the day before, and I don't know what it's called. It's called Persian Shield. Yeah, and it's a pretty plant. Here's my other lavender plant right here. Here's my eggplant. Doing pretty good. I just took some of the leaves off the other day. Help it grow a little bit better. These right here, onions, also grew from seed. I have them in straight compost, but I'm gonna take these out and do some companion planting and use some of the compost, because this is the last container I have of compost. And I also have up here some more onions, and these are just planted in pure compost. And these 3 cells right here, and right here are I got some kohlrabi seeds in here. Haven't had kohlrabi, so I'm gonna give it a try. Heard it tastes like cabbage. I like cabbage. We're gonna go out here to the yard. Right here, we have the Back to Eden method again that I was trying. I got the recipe offline. Can't remember what website, but I don't think I let it all the components like decompose long enough. I don't know if that was the sole reason why it didn't work, but I'm just gonna guess. But right here, these are my pollinating flowers. Plant these out. I got some onions over here. They're growing green. I don't know if they're doing great, because I haven't had success with this this soil. But I think I'm gonna pull these guys up. If not today, maybe sometime this week, and put them in containers. And in this bed right here, I'm gonna just do sweet potatoes right here and red potatoes over here. Potatoes are the only thing that's going great in the soil, which I'm glad, because I don't want to get rid of all this soil and just throw it all in my backyard. But anyway, I'm gonna pull these flowers up, put them in containers, do some companion planting, and yeah, put some potatoes in these beds right here. Go to the back. I was gonna do cucumbers in this container right here. You know, you guys can see that, but the soil's all clumpy. I left the bag in the sun, and the soil's like all clumpy, disgusting. Like, so I'm gonna just have to let it sit out in the sun and let it dry out for a little bit before I can actually finish. Got a pepper plant right here. Orange bill. All these containers back here had the back to the nasty Back to Eden soil, and I changed it. So this pepper plant was in it as well, and it did not grow, not even, you know, side shoots or anything. And I put it in this maybe about 2 weeks ago, and it was producing flowers this morning. I ripped the flowers off, but it looks like it's doing good. Also with this one as well, this is a lilac pepper. Side shoots are growing, doing really good. Very excited, guys. I really worked really hard to try to have a successful garden season. I spent well over like $600 easily just trying to, make things happen and, have a good garden season. But anyway, this is my purple potatoes, Blue Majesties. I found this container right here. It's one of those blue sturdy containers that are semi-tall, I guess. I found this on the side of the road, and I figured, hey, why not, put it to good use. So I got it, and this container does have that Back to Eden soil that was not doing well for my plants besides potatoes, but this is what's going on in here. Got some more peppers right here. I'm not for sure which peppers I put in here, but I'm pretty sure there's a gold bell and a green bell. Don't quote me on that. Some of these containers I forgot to mark, which I'm not mad because it's kind of like a surprise. Surprise, like what I'll get. So, might sound cheesy to some of you guys, but I like it. These are my black beans. Still, the Back to Eden method is in here, and I guess they're liking it, so I'm not gonna change it. They're doing pretty good. More peppers, surprise peppers. I'm pretty sure this is a green, and this one is gold. And I got a marigold in here. Some pollinating flowers. Got some more marigolds right here. This is my strawberry bucket. I had all these strawberries yesterday. I dug them up out of the ground. They were in front up here. Dug them out of the ground because they weren't doing really good. I mean, they were producing flowers, and some of them were producing, fruit, but some of the fruit, which I could find some right here, they were just getting that big and turning red, and nah, I didn't want that. I want bigger and better strawberries. So I got these guys in a bigger, not necessarily bigger, but better amendment. Got them in some better sunlight, and hopefully they start being prolific. My bird feeders, things have been empty. I just filled these things up last week, and the next day both of them were completely empty. And I know the birds aren't that hungry. The damn squirrels, they come out here and just clear the whole thing. So I don't know what to do. I know if I refill them, they'll be empty, completely empty tomorrow. Might just fill them back up anyway. Here's some more pollinating flowers. Right here, this is the, like I said, the Back to Eden garden method that did not work. I was working on this since last June of last year, so I got 3 layers of compost, manure, and wood chips. So wood chips, manure, compost. So this is about 10 inches of dirt, and it didn't work. Wasn't really disappointed, but when I got my soil results back, it said I had too much organic matter and too much fertilizer or phosphorus. Too much organic matter and excessive amount of phosphorus. So yeah, it's not good. I've tried to look up ways to amend it to make it, good soil, but it really didn't work. So I went with the container mix I got from Gary Pillarchick, again, which was topsoil, manure, peat moss, and compost. And it looks like it's doing pretty good. So anyway, Here's a pepper plant right here. I believe this is a bell or a yellow bell with a marigold attached to it. Got some ginger right here. No action yet. Got another pepper plant over here. Another surprise pepper plant. I don't know which one it is. I didn't label it. I got a cabbage plant right here. Got some onions on the outside. I have to cover this bad boy up. This cabbage is doing a really good job compared to my other cabbages and other brassicas I planted in this soil. This is the most growth I've seen from one of my brassicas all season, since the beginning of the season actually. Right here I got some cucumbers. This is, I believe, this is my lemon cucumber. Yeah. So I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. 9 plants in here, and they're gonna grow. They're gonna go on top or grow to this homemade trellis I have right here. And I also got some pollinating flowers to attract some pollinators. Here's another cucumber tub I have right here, and this is the straight 8 variety. I have 7 plants in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with more flowers. And that other container with lumpy soil, which was topsoil. I left the bag in the sun. I don't know if I said that earlier, but I left the bag in the sun and it was already moist and it came out all clumpy and stuff, so now I have to wait until it dries. But I'm gonna put it right here over these plants. I'm gonna dig these plants out, these marigolds, and these are 2 green bell pepper plants. But I'm gonna take these guys out and figure out what to do with them. Put that container right here and they're gonna grow along this trellis. Found this orange gate, this construction gate on the side of 24 Hour Fitness. I was sitting there for a couple of months and then I took it to, make good use of it. I don't think anybody saw me. Haven't got in trouble yet, so I think we're good. This right here, it's my backyard. I'm gonna stand back so you guys can see what I'm working with. Alright, so now we're gonna go right here. This is my tomato plant right here. I'm gonna dig this guy up and put him over there because there's not a bunch of sunlight over here, and he's looking pretty sad. So I'm gonna dig him up and get him a new home. Dig a hole in the ground, little trench, and put him over there to where he can get some sunlight. As you can see, trees, foliage everywhere, and the sun will set behind those trees, behind all those trees and all that foliage, and this guy will never see some sun. So I'm gonna get him a new home so he can be happy and grow a little bit better. Got some short and stubby carrots. Had to redo these, and again I had the Back to Eden soil in all of my containers just so I don't have to say it anymore. I had it in every last one of my containers, and I had to replace all my containers. And they didn't do good. They sprouted in the Back to Eden, but they just died. And so now that I replaced the medium, they're actually doing much better. I've never have been successful with carrots ever, so I'm happy about this particular stage right here. Haven't really got this far. I have, but you know, bugs and all that stuff, but they're still here, so I'm excited, really excited. Got some mint right here. Guys are looking awesome, and they smell amazing. I love these guys. Got some more mint as well. These right here, my sugar snap peas, doing pretty good. Climbing up the, I don't know what kind of fencing this is, like cattle fence. It's not really cattle fences. Some type of metal fencing that I found in my mother-in-law's backyard and put it to good use, just so I don't have to go to the store. But these are all sugar snap peas. And down here, these are organ pods, I do believe. So all the way around here, I guess these guys are slower, just a tad bit slow in growing compared to the sugar snap peas. But let's go ahead and climb inside. Got a little net on top so the squirrels can not jump on top. I mean, they can climb through here anyway, but this little guy right here threw an onion in some compost, completely dead, and found a way to rejuvenate itself and grow some green onion. Okay, this right here, this is going to be my next project, and hopefully I'll have this done by the time I do a next video. Again, the Back to Eden garden method, the compost, manure, and wood chips. And I threw about, these are all cauliflower plants, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and collards. And they are not doing good at all in this medium. I've had these guys in here for almost 2 months, and that's the size, the only size they've gotten to. I built a little trench of the medium that Gary Pillarchick, you know, recommended for containers, and I did that and put these guys in a trench. But they're still not growing. They showed a little bit of activity, like the broccoli. They had little baby sprouts that did really nothing. I mean, I picked them off and ate them. You guys can see. You guys can see the tops have been chopped. The tops that got really tall with little small broccoli. But that's as much as they've grown. Like I said, that container cabbage right here, that's the most growth I've had out of all my brassicas, sorry. So I'm gonna take these guys out and maybe put them in some 5-gallon buckets and see if I can get better results. Sorry guys if I keep sniffing, I'm kind of sick. Spinach variety. Carefully take this out. This is my Avon hybrid spinach. Doing pretty good, showing some first leaf growth. My wife and I, we really like spinach. Make a bunch of smoothies, eat a bunch of salads. She's completely vegan, but I kind of half-ass it, two-step. Majority of the time I eat vegetables, but you know, if my family presents like some fried chicken or some macaroni, I really can't turn it down. It's really hard. But here's some more spinach. This is a giant 157 variety. Got some leaves growing. Got some radishes right here. And there's still that Back to Eden method in here. Now, but when I did the other radishes I showed you guys early in the video, they were about this size. You see how little they are? very tiny. They were that small, and when I redid the soil and put these guys in better medium, they shot up and they're producing better leaves and they're just growing all together. So that's a little testimony. These guys really haven't grown much at all. And the other guys in the front, they're showing signs of being happy. So I'm gonna have to get back here. This is also on my bucket list to get these guys growing, get these guys off to a better start. This is my potato bed right here. Got a variety blend in here. Let's see if I can find the paper. So we got gold, red, and blue in this bed, and it looks like they're pretty good. I have to get some more soil to kind of like top these off. Try to get it all the way to the top. Still got about 5 inches to go. Got some more potatoes right here. These are I believe these are gold in this little small container. Another container I have right here. I have a tomato plant. What tomato plant is this? I forget. Actually, I take that back. This is a blue creme variety. And around it I have cabbages and broccoli, which I'm gonna take out because these guys are not really growing. I think they're permanently traumatized from being in that Back to Eden garden method. I mean, they're producing leaves and whatnot, but as far as, you know, growth or in getting bigger, they've maintained this size for the longest. Got a Brussels sprout plant right here with some onions around it. Onions are doing good, and the Brussels sprout is actually showing a little bit of action. So I'm gonna leave it in here. I thought about pulling it out, but I'm gonna leave it in here. See what else I can, what kind of growth I can get out of it. My Swiss chard, pretty good. Come out here and spray these guys with some neem oil so they don't get attacked by caterpillars. My tomatillo plant. This guy was pretty sad. I transplanted it. It was in that bad soil I had, and all the leaves are turning yellow, and I put them out here in the ground in some container mix, and you know, there's flowers galore right now. There we go. Right here, I have another black creme tomato plant. Doing pretty good back here. I believe this is black creme. Yes, black creme. And I also have a kohlrabi plant. This is the only kohlrabi plant I have back here as of right now. Doing pretty good. More short and stubby carrots. I have this little fencing on here so squirrels don't come in here digging. Really good diggers, and they will dig this whole container out if they could. Carrots are looking nice and healthy. And I also got more carrots in here. This is my potato bin, another potato bin. Dude, I'm gonna have so much potatoes, but I don't care. You know, I'm gonna give some away to whoever needed, family, friends, and to my church. Got some slow growth going, a little bit of action. And it's just I believe it's purple and gold in here. Got 2 container plants, or 2 potato plants. Scratch that. 2 tomato plants. I have I believe this is a yellow pear variety. Foliage everywhere. And this is a chocolate cherry tomato variety. And they're both doing really good. And around it I have some green beans. Or long bean, green bean. Either one. It's a green bean. And these guys are doing pretty good. Got some marigolds in there as well. Some flowers. Sorry, I got a phone call. Got some broccoli and onions right here. And this right here, this tree branch fell from all the way up there and almost crushed everything in this area. I didn't have a lot of plants out here at the time, but this branch would have caused some damage, and it fell, I kid you not, it fell right here, like where you see the wood chips in the grass. It fell right in the middle right here. And I thank God for that, because I really take my garden seriously. I take it serious, and just that would have kind of wrecked a lot of stuff. But anyway, I took it and I used it in my garden. My girlfriend thinks it's my wife, she thinks it's tacky, but I like it. You know, it's more space I can add plants to. You know, as you guys can see, I got some hanging baskets or buckets on the tree. I really don't have anything in this container right here or this one right here. I got some wheatgrass right here, which I gotta find a different spot to it because the sun is scorching it. But right here I got some green chives, and these guys love this spot. They're growing. I cut these guys down all the way down here, and they're just showing signs of loving this pot, loving this, you know, particular area in the garden. And I'm happy, they're happy, so everyone's happy. But yeah, guys, this is sorry, Bert. This is what I got, and I'm still planting stuff. Like I said, hopefully I'll have some more stuff planted in my next video. I'll have my cucumbers done. Everything will grow a little bit better, more foliage. Hope you guys like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you don't like it. You know, comment. You know, anything constructive criticism is greatly appreciated. Again,